I wonder if this cube... I wonder if this hole is really bottomless. It is. It is. Yo guys. Okay, let me read it up. Yo guys, what is up? Jacobshadowminer here, and welcome back to Chromatica. I've been a little bit MIA. Kind of been, taking a little bit of a break. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of been working on some things, I've been trying to work on marketing my book a little bit more. So actually, if you guys have not read it, card's gonna be right here. I've been trying to get the book out as much as I can because I've actually been working on the finer details of the little video series things I got planned for the fall, and possibly a video game coming on later down the road. So if you haven't read A Crazy Life yet, cards right here, links in the description below. Eventually I'm going to make a video about it later on because it's kind of a big deal. So the magic thing up there in the sky, we have not found out anything about that, but I came up with an idea. So remember how way back when I told you we all got our powers because some other beings in another world sent those powers to us when we kind of... Well, okay, let me restart. I'm kind of overcomplicating things a little bit. Don't know why we have powers. I think it's still something to do with the cube. The cube, like I said, can create and it also can destroy. And that creating and destroying thing apparently has a big deal of things connected to other things in another world that we still don't know about, and that's what we're going to try to figure out this episode. And the idea I had was, if we're going to solve what that cube is, if we're going to solve the cube, if we have powers because the cube magically spawned, and we have our own kingdoms now essentially that are tied to said magic powers, then we need to start... And since I'm literally a kingdom behind trying to figure this whole thing out, because the other two kingdoms are kind of like MIA too, because they take a more different approach to like doing things. It's understandable, mage kind, mage folk, very independent-minded. So I want to know what is up with the Fire Kingdom. I've never been to the Fire Kingdom. The people I've heard horror stories about people who tried to go to the Magic Kingdom, and I really am not about to go screw myself like that and just warp, because there is a warp point. The Fire Kingdom has a warp point, but I am not trying to warp there unprepared, and then I don't have anything to save my ass with. By the way, just so you guys know, if you guys ever decide to join the SMP, every kingdom has their own nether portal, so if you decide to join, well, not all of them. The only two that don't, of course, is the mage kind. They kind of just use nether portals across the land, and the Fire Kingdom doesn't have a nether portal, sadly. So, little room for thought there, but a perfect mine. It never came to me until, like, as of late. Because the other space we were just in is storage. So I think this right here would make like a perfect little strip mine area. I know there's not much gold here, I don't think. And I can't mine too far because I don't want to mine into the literal side of where the I don't want to, like, You guys, well, you get it. I don't want to dig too far. This whole progression, it's just basic Minecraft. If I literally would have gave myself a pickaxe, we would not be down to the basics right now. Okay, so we are making ourselves a stone pickaxe now. And then this is going to be basic Minecraft, like I said. It's going to be basic Minecraft. Trying to get iron. And then we could get gold. Then we can finally get to the nether king, if he's still out there, right? We don't know. You know, like the books have said, and like lore and everything, and everyone around here said, the king is cursed. He's banished, and I don't believe that. I think he's out there somewhere. I knew it. I knew I was eventually gonna run into it. It's not like it took a million years. Now with the power editing, it doesn't really take that long. Piglins and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, somebody's already made a crafting table here. I just literally came here for my crafting supplies and necessities. And, oh, yep, up there's some gold. Hopefully there's no things around, because we all know you take gold around some things, they're gonna come after you, and you're screwed. Yeah. Okay, so we got the boots. Sadly, need to take off the netherite ones. It's time that we whacked. It's time that we whacked. Okay. It's time that we warp to the Fire King. Or in this world, the Fire Kingdom ruins, because again, there's not a Fire King. Let's see, we're here. There are gas and all sorts of things around, but I do not see a Fire King. It's bad because we all know nether fortresses are haunted by things, and we don't need to... Oh yeah, there's two of them down there. Hey, you guys know where the Fire King's at, man? I am trying to find it. Are you the Fire King? Are you? You wouldn't have to be the Fire King, would you? I'm trying to find the Fire King. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the stuff. Are you guys around here? Are you guys Fire King? Are you Fire King? You look like a king. I don't know. You look like a king. Oh. Haha. You thought. Oh, I got an ender pearl. Ooh, an enchanted book. Oh, that was sadly not the Fire King, though. What would that Fire King be? I'm starting to believe that the theory... Well, no longer a theory anymore at this point. The story and the truth of the Fire King being not alive anymore is, or cursed, is actually kind of true. It's almost like fabled legends aren't fabled legends. I seen something this way. I bet you... Oh, yep. I knew it. They said when you find these guys that, yeah, the Fire King is no more. I think we have literally Yeah, he's not here. He's not here, guys. And I don't think we're going to get any closer to solving this cube issue. I mean, we're just going to keep dying, but not really, because we have like some pretty solid. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's more of you guys. All right, yeah, we have some pretty solid gear, thanks to the amazing Shadow King from the Shadow Realm and all that good stuff. But I'm starting to believe I mean, we might go a little bit further, but I'm starting to believe that there is no Fire King. He's dead. He doesn't exist. I think he's right. They were right. And whoever decides to join this kingdom is literally insane. I mean, you can see right now I am lucky because I have my gear, you know, as a Fire King and all that kind of, not Fire King. I'm not the Fire King. Guys, don't take that out of context. I'm just literally spitting shit out of my mouth. I, as the Shadow King, can do cool things because I got cool stuff. You, however, if you decide to, I'm not advising against it, you know, because like I said, eventually, you never know. You could be the new Fire King if you join. You never know. But I think I highly suggest against it because you have to build. You have to venture to the nether on your own without a king, or a king that's out there that's cursed that apparently wants to kill you. So we're gonna get out of here. Literally on the verge of dying. That got us no information whatsoever. I think what we're going to do. We did get somewhere though. We did get somewhere. So I'm gonna actually work back on this book, and you know, if you guys haven't seen it, you know, a little catch up. You know, I need to do all the storytelling things and all that kind of stuff. This book is right. The Fall of the Fire King. The mage did, in fact, banish the original Fire King, and I thought, well, maybe I would get some information out of that, but that these two books, and then literally just went there and tried to find something. Yeah, it's a wasteland, and like I said, if you decide to join the Fire Kingdom, I mean, good luck, good fucking luck there. I mean, I'm not advising against it, but it's an uphill battle, to say the least. The books were right. It's vacant. It's a wasteland, and you gotta kind of stick it out in the nether on your own. But yeah, eventually we're going to be starting to establish like nether highways and stuff like that, to kind of make it a little bit bearable, but still, you know, between the kingdoms and all that kind of stuff. Except I don't know. We might think about the Fire Kingdom being connected to the other kingdoms. I don't know, but we need to dig into the next book on the next floor. There are several books in this library. Some of them we wrote. There are hidden ones that we have still to discover. We got a long time ahead of us to figure out this cube. So, I hate to cut off here. Got a lot more things to record after this. We were just getting started, but, you know, like I said, we got a lot of time. If you guys, like I said, you know, I have not been recording too much. I've been trying to work on the advertising for a book. If you guys want to check out that book, the card is here, and the link is going to be in the description below. And if you'd like to see my other videos coming out, I've got a 5 Nights at Freddy's video coming out after this. I'm going to be picking back up for that Five Nights at Freddy's Revisited series, you know, push through that, get to Secrets of the Mimic, because that's my end goal. And on top of that, I have a lot more other things planned. I got a Hogwarts Legacy stream for Halloween. And after the book's taken care of, I have some special projects for the fall planned for that. So like I said, my schedule for the rest of the year is going to be busy, busy, busy. And trying to manage all that is going to be, it's going to be interesting. So if you guys want to keep up with all that stuff, all my links are going to be in the description below. And remember, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button right in the face if you want to see more of those things. Hit that like button as well. But don't hit your screen. It's just expensive. Anyways, as always, I shall see you guys in the next one. Never forget, keep shining.